So I love it, love it, love it more than anything to read what a sports analyst or a sports company has to say about our team. Because most of the time, it's negative, and most of the time, we prove it wrong. That's the best thing about it, right? Is that they say, oh, no, 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 no. The Bengals are not that good of a team. We prove it wrong, and over and over and over again, we make them look silly. So the ESPN analytics, the analytics people, gave a percentage chance of us winning for our next 5 NFL games. Now we play the Titans, the Cardinals, the Seahawks, and the Niners, and then the Buffalo Bills. Now, I'm going to give my percentage chance of winning going into all those games. And I'm going to try to be as realistic as possible, even though I am biased because I am a Bengals fan. Alright, Titans game, 85%. Cardinals game, it's a trap game. They beat the Cowboys. They played the Giants tough. I think we're better than, probably or equal to the Cowboys thing right now. We're better than the Giants. So I will say 80% chance. As long as we don't, go into that game too cocky and arrogant, and we realistically think about going into that game, I'd say 80% chance. I'll say 80, okay? So 80-80 for both the next 2 weeks. Seahawks game. Now, this going to be a little bit tougher because, again, they do have a pretty good run game in Kenneth Walker and Charme, whatever his name is. They got Geno Smith. They got, obviously, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Noah Fant. They have a good defense. So that's going to be tougher. I'd say like a 65-70% chance to win that game. Okay? After that, we have a bye week. Okay? 49ers game the following week. Listen, the 49ers actually had a very tough game versus the LA Rams. Now, it is a divisional opponent, so I'm not going to look too much into that. But I think we have at least a 60% chance to beat the 49ers. I don't think it's going to be an easy game. It's not going to be. They have a great defense, right? And our offense so far has been very sluggish, obviously, with, the calf strain of Joe Burrow. It's not going to be easy. And then, of course, we have to, also deal with the fact that, their offense is getting going a little bit. So our defense is going to have to really, be put to the test there. So I'd say around 60-65% chance. Buffalo Bills, 99.9% chance. I'm sorry, but we own you. And I hate to say that. Now, I'm not going to be cocky. I said I won't be cocky in this video. 70% chance. That's not me being cocky either. I'm not being cocky with that percentage. Last year in week 17, if it wasn't for the game being canceled, we probably would have blown you out. Then you go into the playoffs, we took care of business. Now we play you again. I understand, Buffalo, you're a good team. You're a great team, Buffalo. You're a great team. I will 100% say that. You have the third best quarterback in the NFL. Josh Allen is amazing. Stephon Diggs is one of the best receivers in the NFL. Tre'Davious White's one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL. I just think we match up with you very well. And I think it's going to be, by the time we play you in that, week 10 contest, I think it's going to be a very nice, contest. Because, that's, week 9 contest versus Buffalo. And it's because, again, we're coming off a bye week. Again, another whole rest time for, Joe Burrow. I think he'll be fully healthy, or at least as healthy as can be for that Niners game and then the Bills game. So I think it's going to be a really good, back and forth contest, but I think we got it, and I think we can beat them 70% chance. So let's see what ESPN says. For the Titans game, 64% chance. Really? With Traylon Burks out, Peter Sheronsky out. Also, they have 2 defensive players out. Some players questionable going into this game, and all we really have out is who? Maybe Akeem Davis-Gaither, potentially Irv Smith, and Chuck Sizzle. I don't know if I agree with 64%. I think that's way, way, way too low. And I'm not trying to be like, cocky going into this game and then get humbled. I think that honestly is kind of too low. I think I'll definitely have commanded more respect than that with how our defense has been playing as of late. So I definitely don't agree with 64%. How about the Cardinals? Okay. I see. Listen, I can get behind that. 72%. I think I said 80%. I said 80% for both these games, but I think overall wise, 72%. I'm not gonna get on you ESPN for that. I think that's kind of realistic, in all honesty. 72, 80%. I think kind of in that ballpark range. 64, I think is absolutely a joke. All right. So for Seahawks, okay, come on. I will give you that they do have a good, wide receiving core. I'll give you the fact that that's going to be tough for our secondary to handle. But Dax Hill has already looked like one of the best free safeties in the game right now. And he's only been playing now for, 3 games as a starter on this defense. Then you also have our secondary in general look really good. Our pass rushers are getting going. Joseph Asai is back. So it's like there's so many pluses, and I think at that point Miles Murphy will be at a higher level than he is right now. So I don't agree with that. I say for the Seahawks, I would at least say 70%. Maybe not, maybe no higher than 75%, but at least 70 to 75. I think that's realistic. Again, it's not 100% chance we're going to win, but I think about 70 to 75. And I do truly believe we're going to win all 3 of these games moving forward before our bye week. I 1000% believe that, and I think we'll go into our bye week here at a 4-2 record, and we'll be absolutely fine. All right, after our bye week, Joe has more time to rest. Joe Burrow has more time to get ready. This is ESPN, so let's be honest. There's no way they're going to go against the 49ers. So considered the best team in the league, and they're going to give us a 38% chance, which is not surprising because, again, like you said, if it's the Chiefs, if it's the Niners, if it's the Bills, you automatically know the NFL is going to be like, oh, heck no, we're never, or ESPN, we're never going to go against that team and say that the Bengals could beat that team because that team's the best team since the sliced bread. They're the best team since the toaster. Like, there's no way anyone could go in and beat, the 49ers. Listen, the Rams almost did it. The Giants actually played them pretty tough for a little bit of time. I'm not saying it's been an easy game. Again, like I said, I give us a 55% chance to win that game. It's going to be a very tough game. After a bye week, it's good that we have a bye week, but listen, they're a tough team. You have to give them credit where credit is due. They are a very, very good team. But I think we can get the job done. And listen, I'm fully aware, and I'll fully admit, this final score of this game could be 10-7. Like, that's potentially it. 10-8. This game could be 13-10. I'm not saying that we're even going to score 2 touchdowns on defense in this game. On offense in this game. We might not score any touchdowns. We might kick 4 field goals in this game and win 12-10. That is how intense this game might be. And how much of a nail biter this game might be. I still think we win it. I think we win a 55% chance. Again, like I said, and I think it will come down to Money Mac and Money Mac saving the day. And 33% chance against the Bills. You know what's really stupid / I just laugh at? How are you going to tell me that we have a better chance of beating the Niners than the Bills? How does that even make sense? We match up versus the Bills very well. And again, I know they're a great team. They obviously, they have upgraded very much on their team. But I think if I'm even taking out the fact that we beat them, last year, week 17 pretty much, beat them in the playoffs, just overall wise, I think the Niners are a tougher contest than the Bills, right? Because I feel like the Niners defense is better than the Bills. I feel like the Niners offense is not better than the Bills offense, but with their defense and our biggest struggle right now being the offense, you would think that you would want to play a, more or less better offense, right? The Bills have a good defense, but you think you would, the percentage-wise, you would say, okay, well, right now the worst thing for the Bengals is to play a defense the equal level to the Browns, because that's how we got destroyed week 1. And that would be the Niners. I think the Bills' defense is good, but I don't think it's anywhere close to the Browns' defense. and anywhere close to the 49ers defense. So I was actually very heavily surprised here. I would expect you to switch the numbers, if anything. But as it shows right here, Bengals Talk actually did post this. Yeah, this is actually ESPN. Chance to win based on analytics, the ESPN analytics. So tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one.